How is everyone?
How is everyone? Let us know in the comments. We are so excited to see you. Hello.
I'm sure it's been a long time since you've seen either Jazz or my face.
I know.
But,
we miss you.
It is good to be back.
You. It is so good to be back. We miss you guys so much. And we are here for the season finale.
Oh my
Season
goodness.
3. Oh my gosh, right?
3 too many seasons if you ask me, Jazz.
I have loved it. This has been epic. Oh, should we do a highlight reel? What's been happening?
What has been happening, guys? Put it in the chat. What's your favourite moment from the past 3 seasons?
Yeah, give us. Come on. Come on, let's say hi to people. Let's see who's here.
Chris Breen, Jasmine and James. What
hey,
host?
Dom! Oh, Dom, I miss having
Sarah
you around.
Wynn. Oh, I miss your jokes, Sarah.
Hey,
Not
Anna.
really. Hannah Murdoch.
Oh, seriously, Sarah Wynn, you are the funniest person I know.
I don't know what turtles means, Hannah Murdoch, but okay.
Okay, so highlights of season 3. What has happened so far?
Well, we've talked a lot about David.
A
lot
about David.
What did David do? Everything.
He did everything. What about games? What else have we done? We have, I think this was Talitha in our Burrow night, absolutely smashed it on like typing and games and things like that. So we've had some people winning week after week Uber Eats just because they're so good at the games that we do.
Yeah, I think the Uber Eats giveaway has been a highlight for me. Like getting free food
on
a Friday night.
Who doesn't want free food?
It's the best thing ever.
It's so good. So tonight, since the season finale, what do we expect in season finales, James?
Well, we expect some drama, Jazz.
A bit of drama. A little bit of drama.
Just a little bit of drama.
I can tell you there is going to be a little drama.
There's going to be a little bit of drama. What else are we expecting, Jazz?
Well, we are expecting, I don't know, what happens in your favourite TV show in the season finale? You get cliffhangers.
Yeah.
You always get to the last minute and you're like, no, what's going to happen?
Yeah, and then they cut that episode off. And they've got to wait till next season.
It's so sad. It's so sad. Or they release it in dribs and drabs. That's even worse, you know?
It's even worse.
Even worse.
Jess, there might even be a death.
What?
It's a season finale. That is what happens. All right? They kill off your favorite character, and you're just devastated because you just spent the entire season building that connection, and it's so emotional.
They get resurrected in the first episode of season 1.
They come back, and it's like, oh my gosh, they didn't actually kill me. Like I fell off a cliff, but I had a parachute.
It's like Jesus, guys. But who are our favourite people in the live stream, James?
Favorite people in the live stream? Oh, I think Kane Varys definitely.
Oh, we're actually picking people. What about new people?
Oh, sorry, we probably shouldn't pick individual people.
Here we go. Look at these.
New people are definitely our favourite people.
This is legit. If you're a new person here tonight, make sure you fill out the form. It's in the comments. Someone's posted it.
Yep.
Fill out the form, and you will get a special delivery to your house, which includes sour lollies. It's got Kit Kats. You've got lollipops. You've got all this stuff, chocolate.
So many good things.
Notepad. Wow, I want this.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Can I be new? Can someone fill out the form for me, please?
Guys, if you are new and you don't fill out that form, it's going to be really hard to connect with you. And we have so many exciting things coming up.
So many exciting things.
We just want you to be a part of. And if you don't fill out that form, we can't connect with you.
Yeah.
For example, Jazz, what are we doing next Friday?
Next Friday night. So this is the season finale of the live stream. But next Friday night, you have the most epic night with your... Burrow, with your age group, with your junior high girls, junior high boys, senior high
girls, that one, all of the above.
All of the above. It's going to be epic. There's going to be, what was there, Fortnite challenges? Is it not Fortnite?
I think senior boys are doing Fortnite and some sort of game.
How good.
Junior high, we're doing games and we're doing 4 different preachers.
Yeah, same. We've got Q&As, we've got
painting.
Who Done It. Oh, senior high girls are doing a painting. How good.
How fun. Painting, am I right?
It's going to be epic. It's going to be so good.
What are junior high girls doing, Jazz?
Junior high girls have the most epic Zoom night planned. Part of it will be in your mailbox this week, so check that out, junior high girls. You want to be there. But if you are new, we want you at one of these nights. So make sure you fill out the form so that we can get in touch with you and be like, we want you there. Here are the details.
Yeah. There'll be a link somewhere down in the chat. I'm sure Josh Rand's going to put a banner up as well. It's going to be great.
It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. But tonight, right now, even better. What do we have tonight? Where's the drama coming from, James? I'm so stressed.
Jazz is so stressed and it's very evident. Her face has gone all red and it's quite amusing. Who wants chocolate and candy?
Like stressed all day, guys, for this. And if you can guess in the comments what this is out of this beautiful black box, what game we might be playing, let us know. Who can figure it out?
Who's saying what in the chat?
Tell us what. Tell us what we're doing. No. Can't see anything yet. Box. Great.
Yes,
We've got a box.
It is a box. Thank you.
Talitha says drama. Yep, it's definitely going to be the drama. We got What's in the Box by Anna.
Iva Nova. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Correct.
That is right. And this is why I've been insanely stressed, guys. I don't know what's in the box.
Neither do I, but I'm excited.
No,
this is so much fun.
Touch, grow, start.
I'm sure Jazz is going to touch a live animal at some point. It's going to be great.
No, if there's something live in here, guys, I apologize. You might want to turn the volume of the live stream down because there might be some screaming.
She is a screamer. She will.
I will scream. But, so, the aim of the game, we need you guys to help us, right? Because I don't want to keep my hand in there for very long. So once we try to figure out what's in the box, we're going to describe it to you. You've got to comment what it is, but I beg of you to be quick. I do not want to touch this
Jazz,
for
we
long.
can't take our hands out of that box until someone guesses it.
No, we have to be able
So
to.
the longer that they don't guess, the longer our hands are in
Okay,
there.
all right. Horizon Youth, we need you. We need you.
We need your help.
Are we blindfolding? All right, we've got to blindfold ourselves because we can't know what's in the box.
So we're going to be blindfolded with, the most appropriate of blindfolds, a face mask.
Absolutely. All right. Hold on. Someone's going to bring it up. Can't I just face this way? Am I out of...
Yeah, I'm trying to put my blindfold on and Chris is abusing me for it.
All right.
It's really
I can
hard.
hear it. Hopefully that is just like... I can hear plastic.
my blindfold's on.
Are we allowed to use all senses? Because I can hear
I
it.
hope so. But guys,
Oh my gosh, if this is something alive, guys.
Now, Jazz, remember, we are elevated, so don't make any sudden movements.
Okay, do we have to keep our blindfolds on now or is it already in? Can we take them off? All right. This is coming off.
All right.
But we can't,
All right.
we can't look
The
at it.
item's in the box.
Oh no!
I'm going in.
I don't want to!
I'm going in.
Don't do that! I haven't even put my hand in yet!
Jazz hasn't even put her hand in yet. Oh.
What is it? Oh, it feels like mashed banana. No, it doesn't.
It's a bit mushy.
It's more jellier than that. Oh, it's a meat! It's a meat!
It's got suction cups on it, that's for sure.
It definitely feels like raw chicken.
So it's slimy, it's long.
Oh my god!
It's got suction cups on it, that's for sure.
Oh, someone said jelly, avocado,
Worms.
Think it's that.
Tali
No.
E said octopus.
Think more like it's.
Tali E got it right. It is octopus.
It is not
We're
octopus.
grabbing octopus. Hang on.
No, we gotta turn it.
Oh, guys, look, it's octopus.
It's been like sauteed. Why didn't you?
Marinated octopus.
Why did you buy marinated octopus?
I don't know why it's marinated.
That
Don't
is
know why.
disgusting.
All right, I'm
Hey,
gonna-
at least it's not raw chicken. Can we get like some hand?
Is it
What?
weird that I
See?
kind of want to taste that?
Okay.
All right.
All
My
right.
hand is
I'm
very,
not putting my
very
mask
dirty,
back
but
on
okay.
because I've got octopus on my hands, but I'm going to turn this way and do a little dance while you do it. Horizon
My
Youth.
blindfold's on. Let's
We
go.
need to
with my
sing the
octopus
song,
hands.
James. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
How
What's
does
in
the
the
rest of
box?
that go?
What's in the
I do.
box? Please wipe my hands. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Get that octopus off. That is disgusting.
Excellent. My hands are washed.
And whoever guessed that, I'm so impressed. Who was it?
Tali E.
Oh,
So-
Talitha. That's Talitha.
That's Talitha.
Talitha,
Tali E is Talitha.
you are
apparently.
amazing. And how did you know it was octopus? I didn't even know it was octopus.
Are we allowed to look again?
Your blindfold is not on. All right,
Oh.
are we ready?
Go for it. Oh,
Oh,
round two.
okay.
Round two.
Oh my gosh, I'm just so scared it's gonna be alive.
Jazz, that's your hand. Jazz, that's my hand. That's not the food.
Like, it just stop.
It's another slimy thing.
No, why are they all slimy? This is mashed banana. No, it's not.
No, it's not banana. It's not banana. It's like equally mushy, but like the outside of
really
it is
badly
kind of
mashed
smooth.
Potatoes. Okay, guys, it's really smushy. It's like wet
Oh,
smushy, not like
But like
dry
as opposed to
smushy.
dry smushy,
Yeah.
Jess? What's dry and
Well,
smushy?
like rice. It's dry and smushy. It's
Oh,
not rice.
that's still wet.
It feels more than that fish. It's not fish. It's lots of like, it's little bits. Like it's
Little
not,
bits. It's got a
Oh, no,
smooth
got a big
exterior.
chunk.
It's
What's the big chunk?
well, it's mashed, Jazz. So you'd hope it's one big thing smashed into smaller things.
I don't know what it is.
I have
It's
no
like
idea what it
pieces,
is.
But some of it's not pieces. Some of it's.
I'm just gonna grab a handful.
Some of it is pieces. Stop it. Some of it is pieces and
10
10
seconds.
seconds. 9.
Maybe
No,
it's
I don't know
apple.
how to explain it more. What's its color?
We
Tell
can't.
us its color. Not me.
Yes, by the use of our hands, we shall determine its color. Great observation, Jazz.
I'm in a stage assistant. I have no idea what it
4,
is.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
It is.
I don't. What is it?
It's dog food.
Is it? Oh, I can smell it now. It's definitely dog food.
Yuck.
You know what? How do you want me to show it? My hand.
Now I can smell it.
Oh, look at that. Hey, it's so moist it moves in the bowl.
Don't. Stop.
You know, guys,
can't.
I definitely should have got that considering the amount of dog food I had to eat for this youth ministry.
That is disgusting.
Blech.
What did you... Guys, the smell. I
There
can't
you
deal
go,
with the
Jazz.
smell. You guys are lucky that you're at home and there is no smell through a screen because that reeks.
It doesn't actually smell that bad.
It
Like,
does.
Jazz,
That
I've had to
smells
eat that
so
on multiple
bad.
occasions.
Why did you? You had a choice.
No, I
if
didn't.
I remember correctly, there was one or the other, and you always.
It was
chose
either
dog food.
wax my chest, or eat dog food. And I think I chose
100% wax your chest. Why would you ever choose to eat that?
Said
I
like a
didn't even-
person with no
I can't
chest
believe
hair.
I touched that. I can't believe I touched that.
All right, let's put our
was gross.
blindfolds on. I'm
Okay.
ready for round 3.
I'm ready. It's getting worse though. The
Stall.
anticipation.
We've got to stall. They're not ready. They're
Oh, I'm
unprepared. Classic Chris. Hannah Murdoch says, Jazz, you cry, baby. I
Hannah
agree.
Murdoch, you are not here. You cannot smell these, and you
Blindfolds,
cannot
blindfolds,
touch it.
Jazz.
I'm not
Use it with dog
blindfolding. I'm not blindfolding with dog food hands. I can't see anything.
I just used my
I'm
dog
not-
food hand to move my blindfold. That's not
I literally
disgusting.
can't. I can't see anything though.
Jazz, don't
The
walk
camera
off the
can
stage.
attest
Jazz,
before-
don't walk off the stage.
Why?
You can't see anything. Don't walk off the stage.
What do you mean? I can see. I don't have my blindfold
Oh,
on.
well, that's
I
ridiculous.
still
Why
have
do I
dog food on
blindfold?
my arm. I have dog food on
Take
my
your
arm. How
blindfold.
did
Oh,
that?
wait, Jazz, you don't have a blindfold.
If you're guiding us,
Chris is
because
guiding
it
us.
is. Oh God. Don't! Why am I going first? No, make James go first, please.
Tori Bonholm says, eat it. I don't even. It might be an animal, Tori, so that's probably not okay. That's a. Why
If
is my
that's
hand going in a
alive,
bag?
I'm not putting my hand in it.
Guys, I can confirm it's an
touching it.
animal.
I'm not touching it right now. Is it
is
furry
it-
or is it a critter?
I can't even feel anything.
What do you mean it's an animal then? Oh my gosh, don't!
It's tickling my hand.
Stop.
Guys, it's tickling my hand. All right, Danny Rose says a fish. Danny, if you think a live animal is a fish in this box, you need to rethink your answer. All right, Chloe Brown says
Oh,
duck.
I hate you
Yeah,
guys.
duck's close. No, it's not.
Okay, all right.
All right, we got snake, kiwi.
It's
That's
like-
a fruit.
Okay, it's not alive. Can confirm they were lying to me.
Tori. Apparently,
not
Tori
alive.
got it. Tori said eat it. How is that correct? It's crickets. They're
It's on the
crickets.
stage! It's on the stage!
Guys, they're crickets.
No! It's
Guys,
alive!
it's only a cricket. It's only a cricket.
If you throw it at me, I'm leaving. Don't.
Guys,
don't,
it's only a
don't,
little cricket.
Don't. Are there more than one? Where are they?
It's a singular cricket, Jazz. Stop
It's
being
alright.
a wuss.
I felt the. Ew.
Oh, I only felt one.
Okay.
Guys,
look, at it. It's actually
he's
quite
really just
cute.
sitting on my hand.
It's
Look at
just
him.
chilling.
I'm going to name him Jimmy.
I will,
think.
in my defense, touch only the egg carton that they were sitting on. So apologies for getting that wrong.
I think that's ridiculous. I think
But
Jazz should hold this in her
I'm
hand.
personally very excited.
Guys,
that
put
I
it in the
got
chat if you want Jazz to
that.
hold this in the hand.
Don't.
Gabe Garcia just
No.
called me the cricket whisperer.
I am
Hang
traumatized,
on,
Josh
let me
Smith.
put the
I
cricket
am
down.
so
I
traumatized.
just put the cricket.
Guys, they have been.
I put the cricket down on my head.
Don't. They have been.
Good.
It's on your neck! It's on his neck! Turn to the camera, show them on your neck.
Guys,
I'm so sorry
I
for
can
all this
I can
moving
feel
around.
it moving around in my neck.
Chloe Brown, Ben Rainford are all saying eat it, eat it, eat it.
Eat it.
Eat, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat. No!
Ah, look, it's still in my hand.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
got you guys. I got
closed
you.
my eyes before
I got you.
noticed. Okay. That is disgusting. All right, we're ready? We're ready? Is it alive? Okay, great. Thanks, Jessica, though. I won't put my hand in if it's alive. I'm not doing it. I can't. Where is the bowl?
Guys, I just ate a cricket.
You did not eat it.
Watch the live stream. I just ate a cricket. Whoa!
Stop!
Oh, this one's mushy as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that
one's
cricket
gross.
feels gross in my mouth, guys.
It feels like slimy. It's slimy, but it's not wet.
Yeah.
It's slimy.
Oh,
And it's like,
I know what this is.
yeah, I know what this is.
It's long and you cook it in hot water.
Oh, you gotta tell the texture. Come on, man.
Well, I don't know the texture. It's
It's-
thin
It's
and
slimy. Yeah, well,
I wouldn't call it
slime.
slimy. It's got
It
more
is,
of a,
it's
more-
slimy.
it's got more of a starchy consistency, I would say.
That's not the texture. That's what it is. Oh, so I
Who-
think someone got it. I think. Oh,
Alright.
if I'm right, I don't know. I could.
Tali E. Talitha, it is spaghetti.
Well done. Talitha's killing this game.
Can confirm. Oh, is that
It's rice noodles?
rice noodles, not spaghetti?
Technically not.
Guys, that's not spaghetti. That's rice noodles.
Rice noodles.
Yeah.
I think what would have been more
Sorry,
gross about
Talitha, you don't
eating-
get that point.
What would have been more gross value eating the cricket is that you touch the cricket with your dog food hands. And with your
That's a valid point.
raw octopus hands.
Raw octopus, dog food,
I think I'd rather eat the cricket than eat the raw
blindfold.
octopus.
You heard the man. Blindfold.
I can't touch the blindfold.
Well,
What's
that's a
in
shame.
the box?
Turn away.
What's
in
in
the
the
box? What's in the
Sing along
box?
with us. Who is everyone? Oh, you said noodles. Oh, Talitha even said noodles. She didn't
Oh.
even say spaghetti. She said
I
noodles.
saw spaghetti. Sorry,
Corey
Talitha.
Bonholm, I love rice noodles too.
Blindfold's
They
off.
are great. Blindfolds off. Okay, I'm going in. Guys, what's so scary is that it takes heaps of time for your hand to get to whatever is in here.
It's such a long box.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
it's a liquid.
Oh, that's
sauce.
warm.
It is-
That's warm.
Why is it warm?
Oh, that's warm.
And it's a gooey liquid.
Ugh.
Like if I pull my hand out now,
It'll definitely be brown.
it feels like poop.
I don't know about you. I don't know what you think poop feels like, Jazz, but it's definitely not
No,
this.
but- okay, anyway,
This has
I'm gonna
chunks all
explain
the
that
way
one.
through it.
It does
What are
kind of
you
feel
eating?
like slime, but it's a bit more sticky. Like it's like
Oh.
if I pull my fingers apart, it's
Chloe
sticky
Brown.
between
Chloe
them.
Brown. What did Chloe Brown say?
Melted chocolate kind of sounds right. Do you reckon
Melted
it's
chocolate. Chloe Brown is right.
Is she right? Is it melted chocolate? Has it got chocolate?
Can confirm it's melted
I
chocolate.
told you it would look like poo.
It is of that
Right.
consistency. Well done, Chloe. You get a point.
Okay, I put my hand too far in it.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Thank
I
you.
need to wipe my
Appreciate
hands.
it.
I would lick them, but it was covered in cricket.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Who got it first?
Chloe Brown.
Well done, Chloe Brown. You are killing it. Is Talitha got the most so far? I'm
Ben
sorry,
Rainford,
not
eat it.
sorry.
Ben, I already ate a cricket. So you're asking for too much, all right?
Yeah, I'd eat it. It's chocolate. Except for the fact that we've touched a lot.
Blindfolds.
Blindfolds. What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
All right. Okay. Horizon Youth. If you are here tonight, you know that we touch sometimes some really gross stuff like what's in the box.
That's true.
But
That's
has
true.
anyone ever eaten something that's worse than what James ate
I
with the
highly
dog food?
doubt anyone would.
Come on,
But
like,
put it in the
if
comments.
you've been in Horizon Youth for a couple years, surely you've eaten something
Okay,
quite
Horizon
disgusting.
Youth. This is the final round.
Oh, the final
and I can
round.
confirm it is alive. Can confirm it is
I
alive.
will not put my hand in it. Why is there two live things? James can go first.
I reckon Jazz should go first.
You have to be careful.
Oh, it's going to be a porcupine or something, guys. It's going to be Sparky. I know it. I know it.
No.
How did we get a live porcupine? That's incredible.
Okay, Chris even made a noise.
Chris, can we take the
Guys,
blindfolds
I
off?
can't do it. I can't do it. Is it alive? It is. Is it actually live? Or are you messing
I think I
with
can
us?
hear it moving around in the box.
Oh, God. Ben Rainford, I'm not going first. I don't have the stomach for this, guys. If you want... Ah, no! That's your hand! Stop it!
That's my hand, which is alive. So
Stop it.
technically there's something alive in the box.
Oh, God. Okay, we've got guesses already. We've got guesses. Rabbit, gish,
Oh!
centipede, gecko, puppy. I don't know if it's any of this because I can't...
All right,
in,
it
it's
has
in.
it has a shell.
Dom, Lenzo,
If this
you
is
are
a
not
turtle,
here. You
Chris-
would be a baby too.
If they bite, why would you give us a...
What is it? A turtle?
My hand is in the box.
What does it feel like?
I think I'm rubbing chocolate all over a shell. Just saying.
Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh,
Oh, okay, if it's a shell, what is it?
Guys, it has a hard shell.
Come on.
I don't think
We've
it's a
got
turtle,
tortoise.
guys. It's not a turtle.
because it didn't bite
Think
James,
ocean.
and so it's not a turtle.
Think
something
ocean.
else.
It's got a really hard shell with little
Oh
spikes
my
on the edge.
gosh.
It's
Okay,
got spikes
snail,
on
no.
the edge.
I feel like it's bigger than a snail, right?
It's much bigger than a
It's
snail.
much bigger than a snail.
Like, it'd be the size of my hand, if not bigger.
Who got it?
Tori Bonholm.
Tori Bonholm. It is.
A crab.
Oh my gosh, that is not alive. That is not alive. That is not alive.
Guys,
No.
it's not alive. That would have... It's a blue swimmer crab, everyone.
Oh my gosh. You suck.
Hey, his claws are moving. He's alive.
Okay, it would have been fine if it was dead.
It is dead.
I know, but we didn't know that.
Bang!
Stage has an edge.
So guys,
This is
I was
not-
rubbing my chocolate-covered hand all over that poor crab.
Oh, the poor crab. At least it's dead. It'll never know.
It'll never know. No,
It'll
oh well.
never know.
Oh well.
All right, guys, what do you think is the grossest thing we just touched? And maybe give us some ideas for next time. You know, if we ever play What's in the Box again, what
If we
should be in
ever.
it? Noting that I will not be a player.
Participating?
I will not be participating.
You didn't participate this time.
I did. I have chocolate all
whatever.
over my hands to prove it.
Yeah, okay, chocolate.
I don't
I think
that's
I'm going to need
gonna-
something.
Who
Who?
does?
Tori,
Oh, okay. And you got to do a better announcement
Tori
than that.
and Chloe
Uber
Brown.
Eats for Toad.
Chloe and
Talitha.
Carly.
Talitha.
You guys get Uber Eats delivered to your house.
It's coming to you.
Whatever you want.
Congratulations, season finale. You can get
Oh,
Macca's.
what a
you can
finale.
get- I don't know what else
You can get
is
Macca's. You can get
crust,
Subway.
You can get pizza.
Subway's
you can
probably
get
not open.
Subway. You can get other types of food, whatever you
Get
feel
the most
like.
bougie thing you
Whatever
can send
feel
heroes.
Like. Let us know. All right,
All right.
guys, what's coming up next?
Well, we have our preach, of course.
Oh, it's going to be so
got our
good.
preach, of course.
It is worthy, more than worthy of a senior finale. This
It is
season
true.
finale.
It is true. Now,
gonna be
this preacher got the most views out of anyone in the last season we did.
Oh,
All right?
most
They had
views.
like 5,000
They're
views
famous.
on their video, all right?
famous.
They are famous.
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to throw to Ben, and he's going to do a video, and he's going to introduce the preacher.
And then we'll see you at the end.
See you at the end, everyone.
They're looking like a car so far, but we are getting there. I've also been rocking the socks and sandals, which I personally am loving and I think look incredible. Creef and I are, what I'd say Creef is the pioneer. I've jumped on the bandwagon and I'm now a full advocate. But anyway, last week, walked outside and I catch my neighbor and she's there and she's talking to her cat and I'm like, what an absolute weirdo. Like, who talks to their cat? Anyway, I was like, walk inside. I told my dog and we had a big laugh about it. It was great. Anyway, enough of my bad jokes. I thought that was a really good joke. But upcoming now, we have The Word and Mia Nottage is bringing it. And I'm telling you, last year when Mia preached on HZYtv, it was literally the biggest night we've ever had. There was like 15,000 views or something on that video. I don't know, it's something insane. But I'm telling you, if you haven't sent the link to your friends yet, if you haven't told them what's going on, you need to get them here right now. So take 2 minutes, go over there right now and text your friends, tell them what's happening, send them the link and tell them they cannot miss out on this because it's going to be incredible. So grab your notepads, grab anything to write on and take lots of notes and enjoy.
I'm so happy to be with you tonight. For those that don't know me, my name is Mia. It is so nice to meet you. I'm very excited to share around the word tonight. How crazy was that hosting? I was in the room, Jazz was screaming her head off. James Collis was cool as per usual, cool cucumber as per usual. It was very humorous to watch. Yes, so for those that don't know me, hello to the St. Andrews family. I am a Year 10 life group leader here at the Sutherland campus. I grew up in Horizon Youth. I became a Christian when I was 14, and this is my second year of leading. So a little bit about who I am. I live in the Shire, but I went to high school in Newtown. I went to Newtown High School of the Performing Arts. When I was younger, I wanted to be an actor. I thought I'd be like in Broadway in New York or an actor in films. And lo and behold, I went to Bible college last year and I started a philosophy degree this year. So very different endeavor, but loving life. But I want to tell you tonight my favorite high school memory. So it was in Year 10 when I went overseas to London. Now, what this trip was very prestigious. At least my school made it out to be. It was called the Newtown High School of the Performing Arts London Tour. And what it was a 10-day trip where we watched theatre shows twice a day and were a part of like workshops. And it was very fun, and the process to get in was very pretentious. We had to audition, and then there was like an interview process. And on the day that they put out the list, it was very old school. They printed out your name and they pinned it to a corkboard. And I remember running up the stairs of the drama department with Kira by my side, and our names were on there. And so it was Year 10, we flew over to London and we like watched shows at the National Theatre, the Globe Theatre, and there was a lot of drama, as a drama tour would have. 30 students with very big personalities, all wanting to be actors one day. It was very fun. And so we spent a week in London, and then on the 7th day, we drove up to Scotland to get to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. And I want to tell you about this one night when we were staying in a dodgy hostel. So it was such a downgrade from the hotels in London. You know, it was like an old brick building. The doors like were creaky. The windows wouldn't really shut. There was no elevator. But it had to do, you know, public school budget, and we were overseas, so who could complain? And the thing is, Mia Nottage in year 10 was a little bit of a baddie, like wasn't really respectful of the rules. She's come a far way, but she had a bit of attitude. She didn't really respect the teachers as much as she should have. And I had already 2 warnings on the trip. And warnings with like deputy principals, they take really seriously. He was seriously like, 1 more warning and you're on a flight home. But like they weren't gonna buy a new ticket and fly me back to Sydney. Anyway, so it's one night and we're in our hostel, and like any school camp, the girls stay with the girls, the boys stay with the boys. But my 2 best friends were dudes, Max and Ruben. So I was just like chilling in their room, debriefing the day, eating heaps of snacks. And I thought it was like 8:30, it's fine, curfew's at around 10. And then I start hearing the teachers knocking on all the doors. And they're going around saying, come on guys, off you go back to your bedrooms, big day tomorrow. And I was like, oh my gosh. They're going to find out that I've been spending time in the boys' room, which was really bad. And before I had time to quickly like sneak into my room, they were literally all like had come around, and our door was next. So I looked around the room, saw a dingy little cupboard, tucked myself in. I remember Mr. Pico, the deputy, opened up the room and was like, okay guys, like off you go to sleep, and shut the door, and I had held my breath in the cupboard. And then I started hearing in the hallways, where's Mia Nottage? Mia Nottage, where are you? Who is hiding Mia Nottage? Now, Kira Daly was on this trip, and she can testify that apparently Miss Luke, the female teacher responsible, had her torchlight out, looking underneath the beds, apparently was like looking out the window, like, where are you hiding Mia? And I remember sitting in that cupboard in the room being like, what do I do? I'm way too scared. I think I had like activated in like the freeze mode. You know how there's flight, fight, or freeze. And then there's been a new one that came out recently. There's like, I don't know, Kira, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I was frozen in the room and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I could hear the teachers like being like, where is she? And then about 10 minutes went by and it all just got quiet. And I was like, they probably just gave up. They probably just went to bed. You know, these teachers have had hardly any sleep for the past week. And I was like, I'm just going to stroll out, go back to my room, open the door, look out. And I made dead eye contact with my deputy principal. He was just sitting in the hallway, knowing that I'd creep out. And he didn't even say anything. And he just walked me to my room in such disappointment, and I remember feeling so embarrassed and feeling so ashamed. Now, I tell this story because it's an instance of being searched for the sake of punishment. But today I want to encourage you around the fact that when God searches for us or when God pursues us, it's because he loves us and it's because he hasn't forgotten about you. We see this in the story of David. Who else has loved this Do It Like David series? I'm so honored to share around this story. I want to read to you the scripture in 1 Samuel 16 verse 11. It says, so Samuel asked Jesse, are these all the sons you have? There is still the youngest one, Jesse answered. He is tending to the sheep. Samuel said, send for him. We will not sit down until he arrives. When I was reading that passage of scripture, the last line really got me. Send for him. We will not sit down until he arrives. I actually feel like that's such a parallel to God's heart when he said to Jesus, I'm sending you to earth so you can retrieve my children, retrieve the people I love so deeply, and I'm not going to take a seat at the table until they're in my presence. It's not like when you're at your family dinner and you're waiting for that one person to come out of the shower so then you can all sit and eat together, but the smell is so good that you just start eating. No. God's like, I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to wait until every person that I love is in my presence. And so the title of my message tonight is Not Forgotten in the Field. Not forgotten in the field. And my point number one is God sees you. God sees you. You know, I think it's the desire for every single human to want to be seen. And it's because it confirms our existence. It connects us to other people. I think it's very normal to want to be seen. For so long, I thought that it was bad that I craved attention or wanted to be seen. You know, I was so naturally wanting to be in the spotlight as a child. As I said, I loved acting. I loved drama. I loved performing. And there was a part of me that thought, oh, is it because I'm really insecure that I just want people to see me? But I think there's a healthy aspect, a human aspect to wanting to be seen. And I say this because in the book of Genesis, when Adam and Eve sinned for the first time, what did they do? They ran and hid. They didn't want to be seen because sin makes us not want to be seen. But it's so healthy to want to be seen because God created us to be seen by Him. And I wanted to talk about how in our generation, it's so easy to put ourselves on display. We want to be seen so often. We have social media where we can show everyone what we're doing. And it's because it's so human to want to be seen and to get the validation from others. I think another area that we're so tempted to be seen in is relationships. It's the best feeling when that guy or that girl sees you in a room, right? It's so validating when that person recognizes you or is interested in you. And it's just because it's so human to want to be seen. But can I tell you that the best news is that God sees you fully, wholeheartedly, and He loves you. Just one chapter before the verse that I spoke from, it's about King Saul. And what happened with King Saul was that God asked him to wipe out the Amalekites. And Saul wanted to be seen by God. And so he kept a bull and he kept a calf and he sacrificed it to God and because he wanted to be seen. But God said, I didn't need that. I wanted you to obey, not to sacrifice. And so I think Saul struggled with wanting to be seen, and it's a human thing. But what's amazing is in 1 Samuel 16, verse 23, it says, whenever the Spirit from God came on Saul, David would take up his lyre and play. Then relief would come to Saul. He would feel better, and the evil spirit would leave him. What I think that says is that worship music heals us and makes us feel seen. I think that there's power in listening to worship music in this season when we feel so unseen, feel so unheard, and we spend time with God and He tells us that He sees us, He acknowledges us, He knows what we're going through. For me, worship music is the daily. Literally when I wake up to when I go to sleep, I love worship music. And point number 2 is God knows you. God knows you. Being known is different to being seen. You know, your friends can see you, your family can see you, your school marks can see you, your talent can make you be seen, but to be known is intimate. To be known is vulnerable. To be known is true love. And God knows us. He knows the depths of our being. He knows your story. He knows what you're going through. He knows what your lockdown is like in every area, not just what your friends see or at online school or what your life group leader sees in your weekly life group. God sees every aspect of your life and He knows you. I love in Hebrews 4 verse 14, it says, we don't have a God who is out of touch with our reality. He's been through weakness and testing and experienced it all. This means that God can empathize with you. He knows what you're going through. He understands what you're going through. I think for me at least, one of the saddest things is when I feel misunderstood, or if I'm in a conversation or someone asks why I did something and they say, I don't get it, why'd you act like that, or why'd you choose that decision? And it's the most validating thing when someone says, I get it. Oh, I know what you mean. There's something so human to wanting to share experiences with people, and Jesus can empathize with you and know what you're going through. You know, it was just this week, I was in an argument with my older sister, and I said to her, I just don't understand why you acted like that. And she was like, you don't understand. And the pain that was in her eyes showed it all. And the thing is, I find myself in situations where I don't understand people, and I find myself in situations where people don't understand me. And it's hard and it hurts, but what I always come back to is that God understands. As much as I love that I have a best friend that I can process life with, that I can find comfort in, at the end of the day, she doesn't know what I'm thinking about late at night. She doesn't know how I feel in the morning after dreams I've had, but God does. He knows exactly what you're going through, and He knows you. And my point number 3 is God is your author. God is your author. You know, David wasn't in sight when Samuel came to find the next king. But because God had already written his story of influence, significance, He made sure that there was a way that David got there. And it's interesting because I both love and hate this point that God is my author, because there's so much of me that wants to be in control of my life. There's so much of me that wants to map out my future. I'm an organizer. I love structuring my weeks. I love having plans. I commit to certain periods of time and then I move on. And I love writing out like my days. Literally every morning I'll write out my to-do list. But there's something powerful when we surrender to the fact that God is our author. There was this one time in youth, I had a friend who had been coming for a long time, and we were in a conversation one evening, and she had been really hurt and felt really unseen by people at youth or at church. And we sat in the car, and she was in tears next to me, and she said, I don't think my life is in the hands of God. I think it's in the hands of people. And she was so caught up in believing that she had to impress this person, or this person had to approve of her to get into this position. And as soon as I heard that, I knew that it wasn't truth. I knew that it was so far from the truth, but the enemy makes us believe that we're in control of our lives, or the people around us are in control of our lives, when really God has already written our life story. I want to share with you my favorite verse in the Bible, a few verses. It's Psalm 139, verse 13 to 16. It's a bit of a lengthy one, but wherever you are, I really want you to soak in the words that I'm about to say. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. Reading this scripture, there is no way that God has forgotten about you or that He doesn't love you. That's the truth. He knows you, He sees you, and He's written your life story. I was 13 when, for the first time in my life, I felt the tangible pursuit of God. I was walking home from school. I remember in my heavy Doc Martens, walking home from Sutherland Station, and I just had the thought come to mind, go back to Horizon Youth. Now, it had been almost 2.5 years since I had stepped into this building, because my friend invited me when I was in year 6 and I came a few times. And I thought, that's weird, but I had the fondest memories of this place. I knew that I was just loved and accepted at Horizon Youth. And so I got in touch with my life group leader, Sam Arnold, when I was in year 6. And I remember that week she took me to Link Cafe in Miranda, and a week later I came to youth. And from then it took a year until I gave my life to Jesus at Winter Camp 2016 when I was in year 9. And that was the best decision I could have ever made. Jesus genuinely transformed my life from when I was 14. And I want to just give anyone the opportunity tonight on this live stream. If you don't know God personally, but you want to get to know this God that sees you, knows you, and has a plan for your life, I would love to lead you into a prayer that simply invites Jesus into your heart so that you can be in a relationship with him and start the best journey ever. So wherever you are right now, whether it's your bedroom, your lounge room, I don't know. Last COVID, I spent some time in a cupboard because it had really good Wi-Fi. So wherever you are, you can pray this prayer. And I'd love for you to close your eyes and just repeat it after me. Dear God, thank you for sending Jesus to die on a cross so that my sins could be forgiven and I could come into a relationship with you. I want to get to know you. I want you to transform my life. Thank you that I am set free from my past and I am now a child of God. Amen. Amen. If you made that decision tonight, I am so, so happy for you. I hope that my word encouraged you. Yeah.
How good Mia, guys. Give it up for Mia. She was excellent. She was excellent.
Killing it.
Oh,
Absolutely killing it.
Get off.
You can see we're also killing it. We're really in the rhythm. We're
Just
going
so good.
great.
Guys, we've
At
never missed a
least,
week of youth.
Mia killed that and did a lot
She
better
did
than we
so
did
good.
coming up here.
Way better
right
than
now.
our transition. That's on us.
But that's okay because it's been such a great night that
Oh, it's been incredible.
doesn't matter, right? Okay, if you filled out that believe form, if you made a decision tonight, make sure you fill out that form, same as the new people form, but it's in the comments. And it's because we don't want you to do this journey alone. Like Mia said, she reached out to a life group leader, she got in touch with them, and it's so important, right?
So
to have
important,
people
guys.
to encourage you and to help you move forward in your relationship with God. So make sure you fill that out.
Yeah.
If you made the decision, we're so proud of you. So, so proud of you.
Now, Jazz, there's
Yes.
a couple things we need to do before we go.
Couple things.
First of all, we have a birthday.
We have a birthday!
We have a birthday, guys.
Oh
We
my
have a
God!
birthday.
If you can guess whose birthday it is,
Put
if
it
you
in the
should
chat.
already know,
We'll read
hopefully.
it.
He's a leader. He
He's about 5'9". He's 10. Is that not what we're going for?
yeah, no,
Oh,
keep
okay.
going, keep going. I was
Short
just
hair,
letting
real
you take
clean
the field.
haircut. Loves to kick things with his foot.
Yeah, soccer.
Um,
Soccer.
Soccer, yeah, I was
Soccer.
just giving a bit much away, but
Yeah,
okay.
nah.
Now, that is none other than Mr. James,
James
Isaac.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Isaac.
James.
If
Oh.
you are in James Isaac's life group, make sure you message him, you
Yeah.
spam him, you send him happy
Give him a
birthday
present.
photos,
Send him
everything.
something.
And everyone in the
Send him something
comments,
nice.
say happy birthday because we love James. You're the best.
We do. We love him. Now, Jazz,
Now.
once again, what's coming up next week?
Oh, next week we
Next
have a
week.
great week. If
Great
you missed
week.
it, we are having senior high and junior high nights,
Yep.
girls and boys.
Girls and boys,
It's going to
guys.
be the most epic way to end
Yes, it is.
season 3. I know tonight was epic, but next
But-
week will be even more epic.
It'll be great.
Even more epic.
Because, Jazz,
Yes.
there's something that's getting announced
Oh, what's getting announced?
at each of those groups, Jazz.
Right.
Now,
what is it?
there's been a bit, a lot of things going on behind the scenes during COVID. It's a real time of intimacy, a lot of one-on-one. You can only hang out with one person at
Where
a
are you
time,
going
Jazz.
with this?
It's great to get to know someone.
Yeah, right.
A lot of the, maybe some of the time that's someone of the opposite gender to you. Maybe, maybe there's something that's happening.
Maybe.
So,
Who knows? Maybe.
next week,
This is the thing. You should
Next
guess in
week.
the comments, but
ooh,
what are we leaving on?
there's a new relationship at HZY. There's a new couple. Now, everyone's going to find out next week, so make sure you stay tuned. If
Stay
you're new,
tuned.
fill out that form.
You know you want to see
We
them.
love
We're
you guys.
doing the cliffhanger.
Have a great week.
Peace out.
See ya.